All right, it's What's Pissing You Off Wednesday here at the McTaggart Attack podcast, where I react to the things that are pissing you off. Um, you, I get these requests from Twitter and Facebook, so let's get right into it. I usually post the questions on Twitter and Facebook. Follow me at McTaggart Attack on Twitter and find me on Facebook if you really want to, but you don't have to. I prefer that you don't. Just stick to me on Twitter. I don't know. But anyway, the first one here on Twitter, I like to get to these as quick as possible because these episodes can go like 20 minutes sometime, and I've already done 2 podcasts today, and I don't want to do a 20-minute podcast episode to finish it out. Anyway, the first one is from uh, Jess on Twitter. She's pissed off that her town has a massive addictions problem and no one in politics around here cares at all. We have about 3 dead a week from overdoses. I have proposed so many times how to fix it with our healthcare system, but have had no response for the past 2 years. Thank you so much for the contribution, Jess. I mean, we have a drug problem. We have a drug problem in this country. I think that's completely fucking obvious. And we need to do something about it. Criminalizing it isn't the fucking problem. We need to treat this medically as much as possible. We need to have them seek counseling or do something or just make. I'm not saying get rid of drugs, but I mean, we just we have such a stupid stance on how to deal with drugs. Is that and we just need to do a better job of patrolling it. Patrolling it. Or, I mean, I think if we just legalized marijuana, no one would want to try the other drugs as much. Because I know the overdoses you're speaking of are not from marijuana. They can't be from that, because that's not what it does. But the people in charge don't know that, and they just assume that it's bad for you. But we need to educate the people up top. Because if we educate the people up top on the effects of all these drugs and stuff like that and what they can do, and just give them the information and supply it to them, and then they can make their decisions based on the information that they give them. But they don't want to be educated because they're too high up there to think, oh, there's no way you're going to tell me what's right and what's wrong because I know what's right, what's wrong. I know what this town needs. Apparently you don't. If you keep getting, what is it just said? 3 people dead a week from overdoses. I know that's not coronavirus numbers, but I mean, what the fuck? Three people dead a week from overdoses for the past couple years, and you're not doing anything about it. That's just stupid right there. It's just fucking ignorant, and it's aggravating. And do something about it. I don't know what the fuck you do about it, but you do something about it. Educate people on how bad these drugs are for you. Maybe, I don't know, decriminalize drugs in the first place. Make it so that they don't have to, like, sneak around to get stuff that might not be very well manufactured by, just. If we legalize drugs, we'd have a lot less problems. If we legalize drugs, we'd have a lot less people dying from overdoses. There would definitely not be 3 a week in one town. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Gordon Ramsay on Gordon C. Ramsay. I don't think it's the Gordon Ramsay. Anyway, Gordo is pissed off that I'm so angry all the time. And what's it to you? Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're pissed off all the time. I don't know why you're pissed off all the time. Have you seeked help? Possibly counseling. Maybe you should meditate more. I like to meditate. I didn't think I'd be a meditator, but I highly recommend the 10% Happier app that can help you get started with your meditation practice. So, but you can find other apps. There's Calm or something like that. I really think if you're angry all the time, you should really meditate a lot more. Because I used to be angry all the time, and I meditate a couple times a week, and it's really helped me out. So, thanks for the contribution. Ted Hickox on Twitter is pissed off that gas prices rose 70 cents a gallon in the past 2 weeks. I find it really funny that whenever a Democrat is president, the gas prices go up. I'm not saying that it's the Democratic president's fault, but I have to think that it's a ploy by the gas companies who hate that the president is a Democrat, that they decided to go ahead and raise the gas prices. You know, I feel like it's a ploy by the Republicans. You know, oh, we'll raise the gas prices. Ha 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 ha. And then they'll hate the president. Or maybe I'm wrong and it's actually they're doing that, like that they'll raise gas prices. I don't know, but it seems to me that gas prices always go up when a Democrat is president, which is wrong. Well, gas prices went up when George Bush Jr. was president. Because I remember before he was president, gas was like $1 in some places. Now there'll never be $1 again, but like, yeah. We need to stop raising gas prices. Why are we raising gas prices? Somebody in the comments, tell me, why are gas prices rising? Is it the Democrats who want to do it, who want to raise the prices, or is it the Republicans that are trying to raise the prices to piss off the Democrats? Which is a stupid reason to do it. I hate high gas prices. And I hate that it always seems to happen during a Democrat being president. So thank you, Ted, for the contribution. The next one is from Twitter, Sir Harry Bottom. Okay. Scalpers in the Pokémon card community. Ooh. Alabama not passing the bill to make gambling legal and bring the lottery here. These are two things. But I'll talk about them both. Scalping Pokemon cards? Pokemon cards. Really? Are they that valuable that you have to scalp Pokemon cards? What the fuck is your problem? Scalping a kid's toy. Right? A kid's thing. That everybody seems to do anyway, but I don't fucking get it. I don't ever understand Pokemon cards. I don't want to understand Pokemon cards. So don't try to educate me on Pokemon cards. But it just seems, how fucking evil are you if you're scalping Pokemon cards? Honestly. That's just... There's a special place in hell for people who want to scalp Pokemon cards. And what was the other thing Sir Harry Bottom was pissed about? Alabama not passing a bill to make gambling legal and bring the lottery here. Gambling should be legalized. I've talked about it in this podcast already. Marijuana and gambling should both be legalized because states and governments would make so much money if pot and gambling were legalized. Think there'd be no deficit if marijuana and gambling were legalized. And Alabama is just a backwards fucking state apparently and doesn't really fucking care about gambling. Oh, no, we don't want to gamble. But racism's okay, apparently, in Alabama. I don't know. I'm assuming they're in the South, so whatever. But it's just, my God. That is annoying. Just legalize gambling. Come on. Get with it. Think of the financial windfall that states would make if they legalized gambling and had a lottery. The lottery. It makes the people happy to have a lotto. Have a lotto, Alabama. It's not that bad. You can control it however the fuck you want, but like think of the money you'll make from the lottery, you idiots. It's all about the Benjamins. All about the Benjamins. Let's see. The approach shot on Twitter is I'll tell you what has me boiling. They call this the cancel culture, but I feel like it's more of a finger pointing frenzy. When something happens that needs addressing, rather than solutions, the first thing our culture seems to want to do is point fingers. Stop it. Yeah, this was the great way to explain cancel culture. You know, let's find who to blame first. Let's play the blame game. Who are we blaming for this? Who fucking cares who to blame it? Just solve the fucking problems. Nobody cares who started it. Nobody cares who we should blame for anything. We need to fix the problem instead of blaming people for the problem. Fucking bothers me all the time. Politics does it. Cancel culture's doing it. Why don't we just try to be better as people and try to have these people be better as people instead of fucking canceling them? Let's fix them. Let's help them evolve as human beings instead of like canceling them. Help help them learn from their egregious errors in their lives instead of saying you're canceled. Don't speak to us anymore. But why don't you just try to help me? No, fuck you. You're canceled. But canceled. Cancel culture is fucking stupid. And I don't care if you're gonna fucking cancel me for it. Because I'll cancel you. Two can play at this cancel game. Let's see. Terilyn Vico, Florida THC Cap that moved through the House and on its way to Senate. Utter BS when voters made clear they want medical marijuana and doctors can prescribe low THC currently. Yeah, so apparently there's a thing in Florida where they want to limit the amount of medical marijuana that doctors can prescribe, which is stupid because the voters clearly want medical marijuana, but the people in charge are like, oh no, you can't have it all. You can't have all you want. We don't want all we want. We don't want to overdose on the shit. We want the doctors to prescribe how much they think that they should fucking prescribe. You don't put limits. If you're going to put a limit on medical marijuana, then you need to put a limit on all other drugs. Oh wait, they do. But like, you need to we need to do more research into marijuana. That's for damn sure. But to put just a limit on medical marijuana after it's passed in Florida, after the people voted for it, that they wanted it, and now you're going to be like, yeah, you can have it, but not that much. Fuck off. And thank you for the contribution, Terilyn. The last one is from Angel on Twitter. Well, the last one from Twitter, because I have one more, I think, on Facebook. Angel on Twitter. That my cat has had the crazies almost every night now for about 3 months. After finally moving into a safe, healthy new home. At 3 a.m., he begins a zip zooming back and forth through the house, then caterwauling loudly when he stops, for about 10 minutes. Crazy cat. Hashtag crazy cat. I will put all these tweets and Facebook posts in the notes of the episode, so be warned. Or read them along to yourself. But yeah, oh my god. That sounds annoying. You have a wild pussy. You have a really wild pussy there, Angel. And I've never had a cat. I've been around cats before, but I really don't know what to tell you to do that. And go see the vet. Have you checked with the veterinarian? Maybe you could Google what to do with crazy cats. Maybe there's somebody who's listening to this podcast that could reach out to Angel and let her know what she can do with her pussy. Yeah, I went there. Anyway, let's go to Facebook and see what the fuck. There was one on Facebook, I think. I got like one comment, which was disappointing, but oh, whatever. Ryan Kenyon, a good friend of mine, fellow comedian, fellow Vermont comedy outlaw. Um, he's pissed off that he's been holding this in forever, but now is a better time than ever to express how pissed off I am that they have yet to make a sequel to Dunkirk. Seriously, dude, I need to know what happens. Tell me what happens in Dunkirk 2. I mean, did they all die? Did someone else die? What other wars happened because of this? Is Tom Hardy dead? Is Tom Hardy's character dead? Did he get killed? Did they shoot him? I can't remember if they actually fucking shot him or not. There's so many fucking unanswered questions from Dunkirk. Why is there modern cities in the background of some of the scenes? What the hell is that? Or was it in the future? Like, when the hell are we getting Dunkirk 2? I need Dunkirk 2. Dear God. I need Dunkirk 2. I think we all need Dunkirk 2. I need Dunkirk 2 more than I need Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. That's what I think. Thank you for the contribution, Ryan. Thank you so much for watching and or listening to the episode today. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to let me know what you thought. And that's the bottom line. If you smell what the McTaggart Attack podcast is cooking.